Hey, sisters and brothers, Pastor David here with another midweek Banding Together Minute. So if you were with us this past weekend, either here on site or at downtown campus or online, we talked a little bit about the way that we sometimes say yes to things that might not line up with the way that God has shaped us to be, and that leads often to cranky schedules. I challenged all of us to do a little bit of a life audit this week. In our prayer time, I challenged us to ask Jesus to help us get in touch with the way that Jesus has shaped us to be. And then I challenged us to ask Him to help us look at the things that we've said yes to in our lives that might not line up with the way that Jesus has shaped us to be. And then I challenged us to ask Him to look at the things in our lives that we may have said no to that actually do line up with the way that He has shaped us to be, that maybe we've said no to because we've said yes to a lot of the things that don't line up with the ways that He has shaped us to be. How you doing with that? How's the life audit going so far this week? Remember, First Church is a puzzle, and every one of us is a piece in that puzzle. And when all of us are present and plugged in together, empowered by the Holy Spirit, we get to be a kingdom outpost right here in Butler, revealing the life and the light and the power and the hope of Jesus Christ for the people that we get to serve. So as we start to think about the weekend that is coming up for us, we're going to talk a little bit about worship this coming weekend. When you hear that word, worship, what comes into your mind? The church services come into your mind. The things that we do when we are together in a worship space or in a sanctuary. Does that come into mind when you hear that word worship? Well, what if worship was something that unleashed power for you every single day, wherever you happened to be? That's what we're going to talk about this coming weekend. So I hope that you can be with us at one of our worship gatherings this coming weekend. Until then, as always, keep looking up, and I'll see you later.